Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy and we're gonna get straight into our explosive penny stock watch list. So we're gonna start the day here on Humble. And so we were down 6.56% today here on TSNP, but we are still trading in our bull flag. So there's nothing really to be concerned here. We do want to see a back test of this 50 SMA. And so as long as we continue to trade in this channel, this will just continue to climb up and we should get a nice little back test. Remember, the ticker change for Humble is going to happen on March 26th, so that is going to be an extremely bullish catalyst, and that also lines up very nicely with this pattern. And so this looks like a very great time to be buying into TSNP, averaging down TSNP, and even accumulating TSNP. I believe this is going to be the support for our next level up. And so overall today we were down, but still trading in our bull flag. Next stock of the day here is SNDL on the daily time frame. So Sundial was up 8.4%, absolutely solid day today. We are now well above our support line right here at around 118, and we are looking extremely bullish right now. You can see our MACD is starting to curl up here a little bit. We are still positive on this MACD, and so I do believe for SNDL we have a lot more room to the upside and than to the downside right now. We saw the Nasdaq go crazy. We're starting to see a lot more interest back into the cannabis sector, and so this is a solid opportunity to be getting in for a nice little swing play here on SNDL. Next stock of the day, we're looking at IGEN on the 30-minute time frame. So IGEN was up 5.69%, but we had a tough close here. We had a nice little break of the short-term level of resistance, and so this level of resistance kind of goes back to this beginning of this uptrend that we started, and so we really wanted to break this level, but we did close the day here down below this point. And so for IGEN, we would love to see some movement come back up above this line of resistance, see a nice back test, and continue our momentum to the upside. If I pull this out to our daily time frame, our MACD is still kind of falling, but it does look like we're starting to level off and we could be potentially ready to curl up. So this is a very nice opportunity. I also have drawn a little uptrend line here on our RSI, and so what I want to see right now is get our RSI right above this level. If you can get above this level, we are back bullish here on IGEN in the short term, but we're just going to wait and watch and see and kind of just let the cards fall how they do with this one. This one has a lot of bullish catalysts coming up. Solid play here on IGEN. Next stock of the day is HCMC here on the 30-minute time frame. So we got crushed today, down 11.76%, and we did close right above our 50 SMA. So right now we are still bearish here on HCMC. We want to see us get right back above our level of support here. Until then, we are going to maintain this bearish outlook right now on HCMC. We have no signals yet to buy, but if we claw our way right back up, then this looks like a really nice accumulation zone for HCMC. It does look like we are flatlining right here on this 50 SMA, and so on our daily time frame, our MACD again could be potentially ready to curl up, but we can't say definitively yet, so we will see how this one goes. We've seen a lot of red the last little bit here on HCMC, and so still no sign to buy just yet. Next stock of the day here, we're looking at Social Life Network, and so Social Life Network was down 10%, but on a technical basis, nothing really crazy. We are still continuing to trade in between this little wedge that we have, and so if we kind of get a back test here at around 0.175, that will kind of confirm that we are trading in this bull flag instead of this uptrend. And so we just want to keep this price action between these two lines, and if we do get a conclusion around here, that will be a very nice opportunity to buy in on Social Life Network. Next stock of the day here is ACDC on the 30-minute time frame. So we're down 2.11%, and we did close below our level of support, and so right now we want to get back above this level of resistance. If we can, that will be extremely bullish, but as long as we are below this, we are bearish. If we look at our MACD on the daily time frame, we are still kind of just going down. We have yet to find a bottom, but our MACD is positive. So anytime we kind of see that, it does let me know that it is a good time to buy up any dips that you can get on this stock, because anytime your MACD stays positive and we get a curl up, that becomes a very nice buying opportunity for the dip. ACDC, I do believe that is what's going to happen. Next stock of the day, we're looking at FERN Corp on the daily time frame, and so I did tell you guys that I was personally looking for a break above this line to buy into FERN, but I saw an opportunity today that I could not pass up, and So I did end up buying FERN today. I love the price action that we were getting along our 50 SMA. We were holding it very nicely as support, and also our MACD looks extremely bullish here on the daily time frame. And as well, if you just kind of look at the buying to selling volume here, it is extraordinarily green, and so I love to see that. So I did open a position here on FERN Hill, and so we should see some sort of back test of this level, and then hopefully we can finally break past this point and get a touch of this 0.028 line of resistance. And that is my first target on FERN, where I plan to sell some of my profits. It will be at this level of resistance. Next stock of the day here, looking at MGNA on the daily time frame. So we're up only 2.89%. Still trading below our level of support, so we are still not bullish just yet. Our MACD does potentially look like it's flatlining, and it is positive, so this could be a nice opportunity to buy the dip, but we will get more confirmation if we start to see our blue line just kind of peak up a little bit and then potentially cross our signal line. So right now we are just kind of flatlining here as well on MJNA. Next stock of the day, we're looking at ASTI on the 30-minute time frame. So we were up 3.46%, and we are kind of trading near our support line. And so this could be a nice opportunity to get in on ASTI for a potential swing play up until about 7-8 cents, and so that is 2-3 cents upside here on a quick trade on ASTI. So if I look at our MACD here on the daily time frame, we could be curling right back up. So if we get a crossover right here, that'll be extremely bullish. This does look like a very bullish setup right now for ASTI in the short term. I do think there is some money to be made on this swing play, and that will be confirmed if we get a nice little crossover right here on our signal line. So solid play here on ASTI. Next stock of the day, we're looking at HYSR on the daily time frame. So I talked about HYSR yesterday being a nice play that you should have your eyes on because we saw our MACD crossover, and we are starting to see that uptrend fold right now. And so HYSR had a solid day today, up 13%. And now our next level is to break this 50 SMA. If we can break this 50 SMA, this thing is off to the races. And I think that will kind of confirm you to get into HYSR and then sell at around 25-26 cents. So that's just kind of how I'm playing HYSR. I saw the opportunity, and so I hopped in on it, and HYSR looks like a very solid play in the short term. Next stock of the day, looking at HITIF on the daily time frame. So HITIF, solid day today, up over 10%, but still trading in our little bull flag right here. And so I would not be surprised if you continue to just kind of trade in this range. We have a conclusion on this at the beginning of April, and so we will just continue to monitor the situation. MACD is positive, and we still have no signs yet that we are about to go up. And so I am excited to see how this one kind of plays out in the short term, as I have a pretty decent sized position in HITIF. There you guys have it. That is our quick little update here on all of the penny stocks that we are watching. We had a solid couple days here on these stocks, great reversals, great opportunities to make some money, and so I hope y'all made some money on some of these plays. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on that road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.